Are my ears lopsided? Because my headset is not straight, but this feels comfortable as heck. Welcome back, friends, to another exciting day of Let's Playing Reventure. This is the trolliest game I've ever done for a Let's Play. Still can't get the recording to go smooth. Heaven knows why, because it's still playing just fine on my computer. But look at that. Look at those frame issues. Can't be helped. Okay. Let's perceive some endings here. Cute little swords. Oh, that has to be from getting murdered by little guys. Let's get some endings in Reventure. Lay this thing to rest. Hermanoff spent several days cleaning up the blood on his roof. The king wasn't completely satisfied with his last job, so he had him called in for an important yet similar mission related to his other daughter. We're running on 1.5 now. They made some kind of update to the game. I have no clue what it was. We're gonna completely ignore everyone and go straight for these little dudes on the other side of the moat. I'm pretty sure we can get an ending just by getting murdered. Somehow we haven't actually died to these things yet. Hermanoff expected those little minions to be harmless, or at least to only take one heart of his life. Guess what? That's exactly what they took. Hermanoff's weak little heart. Please nerf this, ending number 3. Okay, that was expected. Not too surprising. Hey, no, take us back. Take us back! I wanted to look at the hints. Everyone in town knew Hermanoff was a heartless bastard, so the wound wasn't that bad for him, but maybe carrying a shield next time wasn't a bad idea after all. Okay, cool, we can look at the hints here. That's useful. Negotiate a discount. Well, that has to be a shopkeeper thing, right? Okay. Negotiate a discount. Have we killed the shopkeeper yet? I don't think we have. I bet you that's what negotiating a discount means. Let's go grab the sword and murder the shopkeeper. That's a great sentence. You got the Sword of Legend. I don't know how legendary this sword is. Because I think we hugged the shopkeeper. I don't think we murdered him yet. Death! Death to you. Being a shopkeeper is tough. Low wages, long hours, mean customers. And also the occasional serial killer that comes into your shop, stabs you, and steals all your stuff. Customer is always right, ending. Nice, that seemed to be the one. Look at that fro. Hermanoff's business with stolen merchandise wasn't working out the way he had thought, so he woke up ready to look for an adventurous alternative. Face the dragon. How do you face the dragon? We had sword, shield. How do you kill a dragon? We're gonna come back to that one. Defeat the mighty beast. I would assume that's the dragon. Just 5 more minutes. I don't know what that one is. Make sure they're dead. Weapons of mass destruction. We did get a nuke. Dragons don't like shields? What? Dragons don't like shields. Okay, let's just grab a shield and go find the dragon. It's funny, because the way the dragon is positioned, it almost seems like they expected you to come at the dragon from a different side. But maybe that's not true. I don't know. Oh my gosh, it takes so long to get anywhere. Okay, we'll just skip the sword. Defeat the dragon. What do we need? A water hose? I guess we could try that nuke, right? How did we get that nuke? Oh, also, the princess... We should go back and get the princess and open the door that's over here. Because I noticed that the doors will open, right? If you have a crown. Or, rather, what am I trying to say here? The doors with a crown will open if you have the princess. So we'll have to go do that. Okay, what do we got here? Hermanonov's shield blocked the dragon's flames, but was melted and pushed into his face, turning it into a beautiful but painful mask. Alright, I think that was the ending we needed. But was it the ending we deserved? 6 days later, it's a quick amount of time to recover from a dragon's melted. Hermanov managed to remove the iron mask using brute force. He also removed his eyes, but learned to feel his environment using his inner key. Let's go defeat evil. Oh dear, we are horrifying. What is... Are those our arms? I'm not even sure. Inside the pots, sharpen your sword against something round and hard. Basement 4 floor, please. The pleasures of pushing levers at random inside a big open chest. Real heroes don't use the door. Befriend someone rich. Wrong lever running downhill. End yourself. Big pile of corpses. Believe it or not, those are not particularly detailed in a way that I'm prepared to solve. Now if we grab this shovel, we have to go back up and around, but do we need to... We can still go back into the mountain, right? Or we can just go this way. Except, if we go that way, we go straight down, but I guess that's okay. Whoa, that was close. 'Cause there's a thing over here, isn't there? Or am I crazy? No, I'm crazy. There isn't anything over here. Yeah, we did this for no reason. Oh, this frustrating puzzle. I'm gonna assume we just can't solve this puzzle. I don't feel like getting flattened again. It seems to have fallen. Oh well. Oh, you know, that lets us get over here without taking anything with us, doesn't it? Or nope, shoot, we don't want to go this way. We probably need the hook shot. I didn't want to go this way in the first place. Whatever. I mean, what's our goal? Actually, really, I'm not sure. Is this Earth? Can we... Oh, we can do that. We could dig down through the water here, but that's not very useful. I don't think, anyway. So I guess is the point of that button. It allows us to climb back up. It still seems kind of silly, though, to even have that button there. What do we have? We have the hook claw and the... Oh right, this is how we get the weapon of mass destruction. Forgot about that one. The nuclear warhead. I mean, do we fight the dragon with this? One would assume. We can't even jump up there. Get out of my shop, you bastard. Make a false move and I'll use this thing. This is a giant gun. Okay, we'll just... Oh my gosh, we can't even jump over there. So we have to take the cannon at this point. There's no other way out. Which is fine, I guess. After getting tired of the traditional adventure tactics, Hermanov decided to take a more direct approach to destroy. Oh, we launched the nuke! It was super effective. Airstrike. Ending 27. Alright. That makes sense. Okay, sharpen the sword against something hard. I guess that means we should attack a rock with our sword? Hermanov couldn't rest, knowing they had rebuilt the fortress in just a month. This time he'd tackle the root of the problem. Okay, let's grab the sword and just go find one of the boulders that you can explode with a rock, and we will murder that rock. Probably faster if we just take the cannon over, I would imagine. Maybe not, maybe this is longer. Are those his eyes sticking out of his... I think that's what it is. I think those are supposed to be his eyes. But it's just so pixelated. It doesn't really read very well. Alright, and there's a place we can dig down there. Hey. I thought there were some rocks a lot closer than this. This was wrong. Oh, there's a rock. Can't get it. Get it! Duh, hurry up. Okay, here we go. What? This is something hard? Okay, apparently that's not it. What was the clue? Sharpen your sword against something hard and... Oh, maybe a bomb. Okay, let's go get the bombs, and we'll drop one and then hit it with our sword. Made it. I don't know if bombs are hard. Are they? Nope. Didn't work. Yeah, so we get the bomb ending. Big whoop. Hard and round. What's a compass do? We never really bothered with this. Let's select our destiny from the hints menu. What? Oh, it'll point to... Okay. That's really good. I feel like that basically prevents you from doing what everyone would do anyway, which is just get frustrated and then Google how to do you know, any of the quests. So, from what I understand, we select one of the quests on the hint menu and then use this compass to point us in the right direction. Although I'm a little concerned because this just seems to be pointing us straight to the dragon, which doesn't help. What's our hint? Face the dragon. Is that what we're pointing at? It is. Okay. What if we just look at the dragon with nothing? Like, have we ever encountered the dragon with absolutely no equipment? I don't think we have. And the compass doesn't weigh us down, which is nice. Alright, come on, punk. Let's go. We'll fight you mano a mano. No equipment whatsoever. Okay, yep. Stepping in front of the dragon wasn't the smartest decision in Hermanov's career, but it probably was the last he'd ever make. His cooking point was the dragon's favorite. Drakkar-ish. Drakkar-ish? Well, it was an ending that we didn't have at any rate. And now we're a burn victim again. The scars all over Hermanov's skin made our hero look even more adventurous than before. Let's change what we look like. Let's be a melty zombie. Like, this was my favorite. Hints, 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 hints. Defeat the mighty beast. Oh, it drives me nuts. You can't... The hints menu is not great. I guess we could start from the bottom and just work our way up. Let's see here. Mortal Kombat? Alright, figure this one out. We need to go this way. I have no idea what we need, but we need to go this way. Is there a crater in the mountain now? If you get a chance to look at it, there looks like there's a crater now. Yeah, off in the distance there. So we need to go this way and a little bit angled down. What's the point of that? So what, maybe we need to go this way and down one? Like here. Sort of. What is this? Oh, the warp whistle. I don't know how useful the warp whistle really is. See, now it made us so we can't get up here now. Let's go back and sacrifice it. I don't care about it. I don't want no warp whistle. Watch, we're not going to be able to get back. There's also a switch down there. Wait, am I right? Can we not get back? Oh, we can. Come on! No, we can't. Are you kidding me? Ah, rude. Alright guys, next time we don't grab this warp whistle. It does not seem worth it. I guess we might as well use it here, though. Burger? Still telling us to go this way. Oh, now it's saying go up? We can't go up. We have too much stuff. You know what? We'll just jump into some spikes. I'm pretty sure it'll just it'll resurrect us here. Except now we won't be carrying the flute. Which means that we won't be weighed down by it. No, we still have it. Gosh darn it. We don't want this flute. It is a curse. So So now we have to go all the way around. Grab the hook claw. No, the bombs? We just need to find a way back up into the silly sacrifice your items room. It's telling us to go back. Why is it telling us to go back? What? What does it know? What does it know that we don't? Still saying to go back. Alright. It's saying to go a way that we can't go. What? This compass is broken. Can we get a new one? Okay, we'll just put a quick end to that one. I'm so confused about, like, what we're supposed to be doing. Okay, so the compass is telling us, yeah. Now it's telling us to go down. What is this? We need a shovel to go down. Hold on, what's the hint called? Wait, now it's pointing to defeat the mighty beast, which seems to be in reference to the dragon. Which I'm pretty sure we don't know how to kill right now. We could go grab the warhead, I guess. But in order to grab that, we need the hook claw. In order to get that, we need to be on the other side of the map. And we need a way back. My goodness, man, this game. Okay, so we need what? We need, the shield? The lava charm. Shield, lava charm. What else? The hook claw and the nuke, right? Surely that'll let us kill a dragon. The reason we need the hook claw is because that's the only way to get the nuke. Okay, and we can get the shield pretty much at any time, I think. So why are we here? What are we doing here? Shield, lava charm, hook claw. We're getting the hook claw, that's what we're doing. Gonna wait for the little guy to come out. Oh my gosh. Not like it matters, right? It's the principle of the thing. I'm programmed to avoid damage. Oh my gosh. Actually, it might matter now. Okay, so we need the shield, which we should probably go back for because we need to jump a little bit to get it. The nuke we can get at any time because it only requires the hook claw. And we'll bypass getting the lava charm just this, or for the moment now rather, in case we don't have the height needed to get the shield. Quack quack. Okay, because the shield and the lava charm will keep us alive. Yeah, hook claw gets us the nuke. Okay, I think we got this. Totally ready to fight a dragon. Nope. Shouldn't go this way. Okay. Now, hopefully we can still climb up this mountain, because otherwise we might be in trouble. We're in trouble. Shoot. We can't get across now because if we go into the cannon, we're just gonna fire the missile. Yeah. Alright, so we did this wrong. We can't get back up. What do we do? Do we get the nuke and the hook claw first? I think that's what we have to do. We have to do nuke, hook, or rather, hook claw, nuke, shield, lava charm. Come on, little guy. Oh my gosh. The only concern I have is I don't know if we can jump back up the mountain once we grab the nuke. Let's just push this button for safety. We don't need this charm now, right? No. We just go get the nuke, we grab the shield, and we try and find our way back. We have to do it like this because otherwise your character will just load the nuke and in the cannon. And we should still have enough jump height to get back. I feel like we're almost there. Okay, fingers crossed. Hopefully we can get back. We certainly cannot. We'll have to hope that we can go underground. With a hook claw, we should still be able to rappel up and get into the passageway we need over here. I think. Oh. Fine. I don't think we've actually died to lava yet, so this might be a new ending. A miscalculated jump resulted in Hermaninoff falling into a lava pit. This was not the end he'd have wanted, but it was surely the one he deserved. Wait, did we already get that one before? I feel like I've read that already. Alright, last possibility is that we grab... Yeah, we already had that one. We grab the... do this in the same order. We go Hook Claw, Nuke, but this time we grab the Lava Charm before the shield and hope that that platform behind the king is tall enough for the for our character to reach the shield still. Rude. Again, we'll just push this button as a safety precaution. I don't think we need it. Okay, so we grab the lava charm now, right? Except if we do, we can't go back. So no, we don't grab it now. We go... First we grab the nuke, then we climb up the mountain, and then grab the charm. And all of this, of course, is for nothing if we still can't get the shield after doing all of this. Like, if we can't jump out here now, if we can't jump high enough to get out, like that, yeah. Okay, let's see if maybe we can just fight the dragon with this. Why not? I'll tell you why not. It's because we can't reach the other side. So, it seems like it might be impossible to... No? Okay. There we go. Oh my gosh. At least we have the lava charm. Is that a hint? No, I'm just crazy. Wait, that sign, did it have a clue? I should have read it. So we're immune to lava, but we're not immune to claws? I don't know. Maybe this will work? The lava trinket repelled the dragon's flames, but not his claws. Yeah, we already had that ending. Okay, so I think we could safely say dragon cannot be killed with the nuke, because we need sword, shield, and lava charm against the dragon, but we haven't quite figured out what else. What's the what is the other item, right, that we need to kill the dragon? Is it hugs? Sword and shield. Did we do sword, shield, and lava charm? I thought we did one time and it didn't work. Let's just try it. I mean, if it doesn't work, what else is there? Sword, shield, and lava charm, and Mr. Hugs? Although even that, I don't think thematically would make a lot of sense, because Mr. Hugs bypasses the ability to use the shield. Or with when you have Mr. Hugs, you cannot use the sword. Likewise, having the sword means you can't use the shield. Again, though, I really thought we did this already. What does this say? Dragon's air ventilation. Yeah. Thinking maybe we should block the ventilation shaft or something. What if we just sneak up and stab the dragon like this? Oh. Is that all it takes? You just had to stab it? Hermanov slew the dragon and claimed its legendary treasure. But since he couldn't find a way up to the surface, he now rests in the bone pit like all the others before him. Monster Hunter. Well, there was our ending. I was making it far too complicated. Like so many things. 8 years later. Good grief. Uncle Hermanov's fortune could never be found, but his legendary sword was kept at his house as a memory of his feat. Hermanov Jr., waiting to follow his uncle, embarks on a new quest. We're so tiny! We don't have to walk all the way over to the end of the world to get the sword anymore. That's cool. I like that. Just 5 more minutes. What is that? Almost seems like... Is that for playing too long, or just 5 more minutes? Trying to see if maybe there's like an Easter egg or something we need on here. I don't know. Do we have to sit and wait for 5 minutes, or do we have to have a life for 5 minutes? Okay, we're tracking this one at least. So let's see where we need to go. We are just so tiny. So incredibly tiny. Oh, it says to go back here. Oh, we're supposed to go to bed. How did I miss that? I'm sure if we sit here long enough, it'll trigger. Some days you just don't feel like it. Today was one of those days. The day Hermanov Jr. stayed in bed, the kingdom GDP went up by 200%. The Dark Lord retired out of boredom, and the cure for all diseases was found. Well done, Hermanov Jr. Very nice. Okay, that was a good nap. How long were you asleep, Hermanov Jr.? Never mind. It's time to get up and find some adventure! Well, alright. What do we have next here? What? Okay, hang on. What is it? Make sure they're dead? Make sure they're dead. Huh. Let's go grab a sword and kill some little dudes. Where are all the little guys? They're all to the right, right? There's like none to the left. Or do we kill the cats? Can we even get up here? No, we can't. Can't stab a cat. Disappointing. Make sure they're all dead. Yeah, I don't know. Do we want the hook claw? Probably. It just grants us access to so many places. I feel like we're doing the normal adventuring thing now. Sword and shield and trying to murder everything. There's none up there that I remember. Gosh darn it. We don't want to go this way though. Wait, what would happen if we fired a nuke at the shopkeeper? There's a thought. Couldn't we do that? We could grab the hook claw and get to this cannon? Pretty sure we could. We can barely jump, but we can totally get over here. What the? Seems like a bad idea. Let's hit the switch with a sign. What's this say? This wasn't the right lever. Why not? Only one of the signposts in this chamber lies. Let's see. The chest on the left contains something perishable. The one on the right contains something dark. So, hang on. Only one of the signposts in this chamber is a lie. I think I know what the puzzle is. This signpost... Well, wait a minute. Only one of the signposts in this chamber lies. So if this signpost lied, it would be telling the truth. So it can't be this signpost that lies. This wasn't the right lever. This could be the lying signpost, in which case it would be the correct lever. The chest on the left contains something, and I'm just gonna assume that's the one that's lying. Wait a minute, but then... Wait. That doesn't make any sense, because then if it's lying, it's telling the truth. Gosh darn it! Stupid paradoxes. I assume that was the point. Alright, I have no clue where the monsters are, and I'm just gonna keep going around and trying to find them and kill them. Sorry, burger guy. His eyes are still lit. I'm leery to jump down, because I'm afraid if we jump down, we'll lose access to more minions. But there aren't any over here, right? I don't remember there being any over here. The compass is still going crazy. Wait, what do we do? You see that? It's a weird movement. It seems to happen when we... Oh, we're hookshotting into the tree. Joy. Well, okay, we'll just go this way and kill more little dudes. There weren't any over here, were there? Well, this is a room with like 10,000 of them. What's the hint again? Make sure they're dead. Again, I assume we just have to kill all the minions. We've killed, like, a lot of them. Certainly not all of them. There's, like, one that walks around... Doesn't it walk around over here? Or near here? Resting place. Oh, right. We need to get the shovel and bring it over here. There's no rest for the damned. Okay. Maybe it means we can't do this quest. If the compass is going crazy like that. Oh no, we fell to our death. Forgot about that. Yes, yes, of course. Having a quest where you had to kill all of the minions would be kind of annoying. This game would never do that, right? Right? Let's try and track a different quest. End yourself. Sounds fun. Okay. Mortal Kombat. This way. Simple enough. Rude. So I mean, Mortal Kombat, right? Fighting game. Characters fight primarily with their fists. Where does that leave us? That is not what I meant to do. Believe it or not. Well, I suppose we'll just have to make our own adventure then. Like, by hitting this switch that we could never hit. That's not helpful. Huh. Wait, what? Okay. I don't think we ever saw that chest. Losing that compass probably wasn't the greatest idea. Not like it was an idea I purposefully did. We never found out what to do with this cage. At least we know we can give the compass to the altar. Which means we only need to find a way to bring one more item over. Which isn't too bad. Okay, so there's a big chest here, but we don't want to fall in that hole. Alright. As he looked inside the big chest, Hermaninoff Jr. tripped and ended up locked inside. He eventually suffocated to death. Oh, the chest was empty. Well, not anymore. Everything is terrible. We became the little blue child off of The Binding of Isaac. Did Hermaninoff Jr. suffocate to death? Yes. Was that enough to stop him from adventuring ever again? Probably. Could we ignore this plot hole and just keep adventuring? Of course we can. Well, this time let's not lose the compass. So at this point, what are we looking at? We're looking at a quest called Mortal Kombat. Don't want to step on that altar. Compass is not sure where to go. Wait, hang on. We want this one, this quest. Compass is telling us go to the right. Still to the right, slightly down. We don't want that warp whistle. It is pointless, at least for the time being. Still to the right, in a slightly downward angle. Oh my gosh, I'm gonna get this eventually. Ugh. You might be wondering what I'm trying to do. I'm just trying to get on the other side of that so I can jump. Oh, forget it. I just wanted to jump off of it, see if maybe we could reach somewhere goofy. Probably not, though. Still to the right. What do we do? Fight the Black Knight? Now up. Up and to the right. Seems that it's wanting us to go straight right. I will just go straight right. Oh. Now we need to go back. Hey, wait, what? Also, the color is different. On the... I think I've said this already, but... this is definitely blue on my screen. I'm looking at the recording, it looks purple. What? Where is this compass telling us to go? What? Hang on. Go down? Okay. Unless... what's the hint? Mortal Kombat? I bet we do have to rescue the princess. We probably have to rescue the princess and fight him. Fight the Dark Knight with nothing. I think that's where the Dark Knight was standing, wasn't he? The Mimic should be gone, right? I think. Yeah, but that's not the princess. So she says, yeah. We already knew that was the fake princess, but I thought maybe we could jump around behind her or something. So how did we do this before? We rescued the princess by going up on the top of the castle and around, if memory serves correct. It was kind of a weird path. Let's try and climb up past Macro Mountain. And we'll get on top of the fortress. See if there's an entrance that we can take that way. We should probably also stab that guy at some point. Let's see, we can't jump off of this because we'll die. But it looks like we can go this way. Huh, where is this? Oh. Okay. Did we try going down here? From here? Wait, what? The legendary burger of yumminess, source of many calories, was sealed in this chamber to keep it away from our diet. The answer to the chamber above is not to try again, but to stick and focus on your choice. The legendary Darkstone, source of the darkest of darkness, was sealed in this chamber to keep it away from our dark enemies. Sure. Have we already missed the point that we can rescue the princess? Kind of feel like we have. Maybe we just keep going this way. I don't think we can go this way. Oh, we can. Interesting. Oh, now we're on top of the castle. That's nifty. I think one of these opens up into the castle, doesn't it? Thought it did. Maybe it's not open. I think below us is where the swinging anvil is. Yeah, I'm pretty sure this is where we rescued the princess. It was somewhere around here. Okay. Princess got. Now we just need to, oh shoot, we can't get it out this way. Or can we? No, clearly not. I'm really hoping you have a good escape. This does not look like a good escape plan, but it's the one we're gonna take. I gave you so much credit. Hermanonoff's plan of escape was, in fact, the shortest route, but not particularly the clever one. A 600-foot fall is quite a long fall, especially if you are carrying weight. The landing wasn't pretty. Escape shortcut. Ending 55. We broke 50! Oh, we had already broken 50 already. 2 weeks later. Who would have thought that falling on top of another person could help you survive a 600-foot fall? Hermanonoff was as good as new, and the princess's sister was kidnapped to take her place. No problem at all. No problem. Okay, let's go grab the turkey. So, since we've grabbed the turkey, we can't We can't go up high enough to do a lot of things. But we'll survive the drop now. In fact, I think this was a mistake. I think we should have grabbed the hook claw first, now that I think about it. Yeah. Is there a restart? There's an exit. Okay, let's redo. Try this again. What's our furthest ending? 77, Battle Royale. Hint, running downhill? Not sure about that one. Inside the pots. Kind of seems like that should be a simple one, right? We also need to grab the shovel and go into the room in the waterfall place. Let's do that, because I keep forgetting to do it. Shovel's down here. But once we grab it, we'll need a way past... Oh my gosh, so many things to consider. I think we can do this if we grab the sword and shield, maybe? No, because we don't care. We just want to go to the waterfall room, right? So we can take the basement entrance from the castle. I think. Except that eventually we'll reach a point where we can't get out, and it's too late because I already committed. Stupid Chezni. Yeah, there's not really a point in being here. Pretty sure we can just bypass the dragon though. Yeah. Right, we can take this to get up on the other side of the castle without grabbing, like, anything. We still need the hook claw, though. Unless... Can we jump down into this part of the... Yes, we can. Okay. By hugging the wall, we were able to fall down into this section. Oh, you know what? That did absolutely nothing for us. We could have just landed in here anyway. We're in the cistern, at least. This is close, I think. Yeah, actually, don't we want to go here? Yeah. Okay, this is where we wanted to be. We'll just dig all of this up. No rest for the damned. What? That didn't help us. We dug everything. Well, that's disappointing. I think there was a... wasn't there a patch of dirt over in the castle? We still don't know how to open up that thing. Yeah, I think there was a patch of dirt near the castle. Like right inside of it. We can go check that out, I guess. Ow. Right, because we did this and did the whole fairy fountain joke. Where we died because we got overhealed. Whoa. That was close. Okay, so we can bypass the button. Dig our way through here. Does that do anything for us? Minion headquarters. Let's go this way. The darkest bridge. The darkest of bridges. The Dark Tower. Right, we couldn't find a way, figure out a way to do this. Like, we can't even get crushed by it, it takes too long. How do we weigh something down? I suppose we could kill minions and place them on it? But where are we gonna get any minions this hour? Even if we had some, we don't have the sword to kill them. Anvil room. So how do we open up the princess's chambers, right? Without triggering the princess. I feel like that's what we need to do. But what is the point of this room? Whatever. Drawbridge is closed. There's not a whole lot for us to do right here. Actually, we're stuck, aren't we? We have to take the... that's annoying. We had to take the mimic ending at that point, which isn't going to get us anywhere. Pleasures of pushing levers at random. Let's do that one. Okay, to the right. I think ultimately this is kind of the problem with making this game so memey, so to say. There's a lot of quantity here in the game, but really when you come down to it, when you strip away the kind of cheesy jokes and kind of tongue-in-cheek commentary on video games in general, you're not left with much of a game here. Okay. Oop. I don't really want to go this way. Going up here doesn't do anything for us either. We could go grab, what, the cheeseburger? The chest on the left contains something perishable, the one on the right contains something dark. It doesn't really matter which one we choose. Okay. Romanov couldn't resist the smell of a delicious burger. That is a tasty burger! Even while the spike traps on the side of the room sent a pretty obvious message. Oh boy, I'm so hungry. Which ending was that? Was that the one we were going for? Big Kahuna burger. That is a tasty burger! Those spikes filled the hole in Hermanov's stomach, but not his hunger for adventure. Yeah, I think that was fun with levers. Love knows no boulderies. I think that's a joke on boulders and boundaries. What do we got here? To the right! Yet again. Well, I'll say one thing. We're quickly becoming familiar with what's possible and what's not. And how to get to certain locations and how to avoid some of the pitfalls that we've encountered multiple times. To the left. Take it back, Dad, y'all. Whatever he says. This is a boulder. Oh, I know what we have to do. We can't do it. What on earth? Can we not go up? There we go. Oh. Guess we can't. Alright, I'm pretty sure we're supposed to hug a boulder. Which is fine, I guess. Monsieur Hugs has been acquired. Yep. Hermanov hugged Boulder as hard as he could. Boulder was pleased. Boulder and Hermanov lived happily together until Hermanov died of old age. Boulder cried for an eternity until it was eroded by the wind. Paraphilia! Okay. It is a little bit understandable, though, that only 13.5% of people have decided to go this long. From the love of Hermanov and Boulder, a new hero was... Okay, now that's funny. I like this one. This one's good. Okay. Give back what you took without paying. Give back what we took without paying. Assume that's the shopkeeper. What did we take? I can't even remember. Doesn't know. We could steal the... So what I'm thinking is we go steal the warhead and give it back to the shopkeeper? And for that, we need the claw. The claw! I'll get you, Gadget. You know, Frank Welker did, the Claw's voice, if I'm not mistaken. You know, the guy who has been doing Fred in Scooby-Doo since the beginning of time. Think about that for a moment. Fred and the Claw from Inspector Gadget. Okay. I feel like we should be immune to lava, but whatever. I also have no clue how to raise this drawbridge. This one right over here. Okay, would you like this warhead? Get out of my shop. Take the warhead. Compass still has no idea what to do. You know, there is that cannon that points to the shop. We could fire this warhead in that cannon. How many cannons are there? There's also the cannon of... What is it? The cannon that points to the castle? Or no, that is the cannon I'm thinking of. Uh-oh. Can we not make that? Okay, so that's what that button is for. How many cannons are there? There's 3, right? One that points from the shop to the castle. One that points from the castle to the kingdom. The Dark Castle, obviously. From the Dark Castle to the kingdom. And then there's one that's on a mountain? And it points to the shopkeeper, right? So maybe that's the one we need to go to. Ugh, we can't get up. Can we not use the hook claw here? Guess not. Well, regardless, we need to get into some kind of... We need to gain access to some, cannon or another. What would we do here if we didn't have the hook claw? Would we just die? Would we not be able to get out? I'm not actually sure how we progress. Huh. Anyway. Yeah. I guess we have to go back. There is that cannon past the dragon, right? We can, take that route, I guess. Wonder if this is anything. No. Oh, it's just a music room, I think. Isn't this their music room? Yeah. Yeah, we don't get anything for being here. Okay, so we go here, we go past the dragon, we take the cannon up into the castle, and from there we could either... What? We could attempt to gain access to the cannon in the castle, or we could just cut our losses and attempt to gain access to the cannon up here. Can we even do that? Yeah, we can. Here we go. Alright, we'll just do this one for now. See what ending this gets us. That nuclear warhead was too delicious to waste, so Rocky took it to a very special cannon. Wait, our name is Rocky? And rejoiced at the irony of returning the shopkeeper's merchandise in such a special way. Refund request. Ending 56. Nailed it. Four days later. Rocky woke up with a sadistic smile on his face, ready to help more people. On his rock face. Fall in love with her. We'll just do this one. One to the right. Should we take Mr. Hugs? If we do, we'll need to take the hook claw, but considering that we need to fall in love with either, I'm assuming, the mimic or the actual princess, seems like we'll probably want Mr. Hugs. Which means we'll want to grab the hook claw so that we can get around. The hook claw is really what enables us to travel. If we have... Either we have to have basically no items, or we need the hook claw. Which, once you factor that in, that means that you only can carry like 3 items. Keep forgetting we want to go this way. Still asking us to go to the right. Were there any other female characters? I can't think of any. Still to the right. To the right. Rude. Good news is we can just travel up here like this. No, I said travel! I said travel! Curses. Foiled again. What's this button do? Oh, just closes that for no reason. Okay. Where do we need to go? To the right! Down. Okay. How about this button? What's the point of that? Weird. Still wants us to go down. Okay. And now up? What? Huh? It's not annoying yet, but it will be soon. So I don't know how to get rid of that elevator. Also, that's the fake princess that we don't want. What's that heroic noise on the ceiling? It seems to be getting closer. Wait, what happened? Oh, did we get it? Wait, what? Looking for an unnecessarily heroic way of reaching the princess, Rocky crawled through the air duct. A section collapsed and he crashed right on top of her, killing her instantly. Sneaky. Okay. Did we get that one already? No, it doesn't look like it. Okay. I guess it makes a little more sense too because we were a rock. There were more princesses to rescue, and 0 witnesses about what happened up there. So let's forget about that little incident and go get some adventure! Okay. But surprisingly, that still was not the fall in love with her quest. However, now we have an even larger one known as Let Her Know About Your Feelings. So, who knows? Still need to go to the right. I don't know. Do we take Hugs or not? Mr. Huggins? I guess we'll take it. I don't really know what else to do. We still need the hook shot, don't we? 'Cause I think, pretty sure Mr. Hugs counts as a... Or does he? We were able to jump up here with no problem. Does Mr. Hugs not count as an item? Is he weightless? Because if he is, that's how we get our 2 items, right? In fact, let's do that. Because we can deposit these 2 here. Like this. And we just go grab 4 more items in the hook claw. Or 3 more items in the hook claw. So we could do... sword, shield, and shovel. Hook claw. Let's get the hook claw first. That way we don't run into trouble. Worst comes to worst, we take the dragon exit, right? Oh, but by lowering the drawbridge, we can use the hook claw to go into the secret passage, interestingly. I don't know if that's actually relevant, ever. But it is a concept. I guess we don't need to grab the shovel, we can just grab the lava charm. Now we just need to go sword and shield, they'll lower the drawbridge for us. We'll hook claw our way into the... We can do that, right? We can hook claw into the... chamber room? Pretty sure. We're moving extra slow now. It's gonna get worse. Oh my gosh, did I screw it up? I screwed it up. Wait, so we have charm, sword, hook claw. Oh gosh. So is there another item? We can grab the bombs. That'll be our 4th item. Oh, but they're not gonna lower the drawbridge for us. Gosh darn it. How do we get out of this? Shovel is unacquirable. So we could get the warp whistle. We can still get back into the dark castle this way. We just can't get any more items. Because I screwed it up. Oh, can we not make this jump? Oh, we can. Good. feel like we're moving so slow, though. We're only carrying 3 items, right? Pretty sure we're just carrying 3. Alright, we're gonna grab the bombs. Hopefully this doesn't kill us. Yeah, okay, we're good. Yeah, thankfully we can still make it into the altar room. This should be enough. Cool. Rock finally got rid of all his material possessions. With no consumer products, the monsters of capitalism had to move on to other worlds to devour. Sustainable development! Yeah, okay. That wasn't the ending we were going for, but it's the ending we got. Or rather, it wasn't an ending we had a hint for. With no goods to fight for, the conflict stopped for a while, until the shopkeeper restocked every chest in the kingdom, preparing for Black Friday. Let's see what kind of deals you can find, Rocky. Yeah, okay. We'll go back to doing let her know about your feelings. So is it possible to stab the princess? See, the problem is we can't really interact with the mimic or the princess, because the moment that we touch the mimic, it kills us, and the moment we touch the princess, we pick her up as an item. So I don't know, maybe Mr. Hugs is not the way to go? We'll just keep going. Through the normal path, so to say. I still don't understand the room that says rest for the wicked, but then it doesn't do anything. Still says to go to the right. But this leads to the darkest bridge, right? Problem is we want to... Yeah, if we go this way we should be good, because we're going to end up on top of the castle. And from here we can go around and we skip the mimic. It's a little bit roundabout, but it should get us what we want. Wait, we want to go this way. So we just want to not fall on top of the princess this time. Wait, why does that happen? We didn't... I thought we dropped in on the princess before and we picked her up. I'm so confused. Is it because we're a rock? That is a little annoying. So we don't want to go to the vent route. I feel like perhaps we should expand our understanding of the layout of the Dark Lord's castle. was obviously a way to get into the princess's chambers from the other side and open the door in a way that allowed us to pick her up and take her out the front, because that's when we accidentally stuffed her in a cannon. I just don't know how to do that again. And the vent seems to be off the list of choices. So we're going to skip to the vent. We're going to try going all the way to the right and down and around. Like this. So this gets us to the princess. But without a chicken, we just kind of die. Right? Yeah. Without hesitation, Rocky jumped off the dark balcony. Why would he do that? Maybe frustration? Depression? Loneliness? Or was he just an adrenaline junkie? Of course he was. Dark Extreme Sports. Ending 58. Again, not the ending we were going for. But I suppose a new ending nonetheless. Rocky woke up today after a 20-year coma. He felt older and sad, but still hungry for adventure. Oh my gosh, we're an old man. Okay. I guess we'll just do basement floor, please. To the right. This could be anything. I don't really recall something that asked us to go to the basement floor. I don't remember an elevator that goes down. Hopefully we at least find something. Still to the right. To the right and down. Hang on. Okay, this is just called the Temple of Time. This wants us to go down. I'm leery to jump down. Let's just do it. If we have to redo this, we have to redo this. Guess it's not really the end of the world. Ha! If you're reading this, you'll probably be dead soon. Okay. I think it's gonna come down and smush us. Princess was up there. What secrets would lie below that mysterious elevator? Well, at least a lesson. It's not a good idea to drop into the shaft. First floor. I think that was the one we were trying to get. Now we're a melty zombie again. Who needs bones anyway? With a positive attitude, Mr. Hermanov managed to animate his disgusting body, now reduced to flesh and muscle. Alright, we'll befriend someone rich. Down, oddly. I think I'm gonna grab Mr. Hugs again, just in case. What's the sign say? Oh. You know, we could test to see if Mr. Hugs weighs us down by trying to jump back up here. It does not. Okay. So Mr. Hugs does not count as an actual weight, a weighted item. It's good to know. Seems like we need to go just straight down. The music room's down there. We could try and sneak. Nope. Thought maybe we could sneak in. Well, rats. Although it looks like it's pointing away from the music room, so maybe the music room isn't where we need to go. It's not the dragon, is it? What's the hint? Befriend someone rich. We have to hug the dragon. I can't even... What is this picture? That dragon was so clearly in need of some affection, and Disgusting Creature's hug was right on time. He instantly became BFFs, playing together and eating violent heroes every day. Dinner for two. Well, that was... I'll be honest, I wasn't thinking of hugging the dragon. Last night's dinner at Dragon's was amazing, but the princess was still in danger. Hurry up, Disgusting Creature. Oh right, we don't have the compass. I'm like standing here expecting it to tell us where to go. Wrong lever. Sounds like a good one. Boing. Dark Castle is starting to become more of a playground, less of an intimidating structure. No! Why did I forget to jump? Well, it was telling us to go to the right, so let's just keep going to the right. Maybe we'll find where it wanted us to go. Oh, you know, I think it wanted us to hit the room with the levers. Maybe that's where it wanted us to go. Genius, Chezni. It's called Pull the Wrong Lever, and you think it's about the room with levers? How did you imagine that? Help! We're falling. So what do we do? Do we take the warp whistle and then jump up and stop time and pull one of the levers and come back to life? Except now we can't actually jump up here. Wonderful. I think I just ruined everything. Yeah, I think what we actually needed to do was... Wait, why are we so fast? Wait, what? Why are we so fast? Did I miss something? We're moving so fast now. What happened? It's like the game is running at 2 times speed. But now we're moving at normal speed. That was weird. Okay, this time we're gonna jump. Alley-oop. Still though, if it wants us to go into the room with with all the levers, the compass isn't gonna help us solve the puzzle at all. Because we already knew that. Oh, come on. Okay. Well, we pulled the lever on the left, so let's go for the lever on the right. Okay. The Darkstone influenced disgusting creature to push the wrong lever, turning his body into a perfectly flat mat. Bad leverage. I'm assuming that's the ending we wanted. 4 months later, after the disgusting creature somehow recovered, he decided to ignore the voices in his head, stop making extreme decisions, and aim for a middle ground approach. Running downhill. Guess that's the ending we'll do next. You got the compass. Did we now? Huh, seems to be pointing upwards, which is a little new. Yep, still pointing up. Now this way. Wait, what? Apparently that counts as an ending. Disgusting creature was disappointed to find nothing at the mountain, so he rushed on the way back, jumping off the cliff. Only a brutal impact with the ground would eventually calm him down. Extreme sports! Yeah. Well, guys, we're in the top 10%. We've made it this far. Disgusting creature woke up with a terrible pain in his back, but his adventurous spirit demanded more adventure. Stupid adventurous spirit. Find yourself. Deep. Okay. What do we look at here? Find ourself. Oh, cool. Cool. Big pile of corpses. To the right. I'm betting we have to kill a bunch of minions in the minion headquarters, so I'm going to grab the sword. And I forgot the sword is in our house. Yoink. Might as well grab the shield while we're at it, right? We'll grab the shield, and we'll grab the hook claw, and that should be pretty much all of what we need. Right, right. Oh, we don't want to go this way. Ah, bloodstain. We'll give a hop over this. Actually, this asks a question I'm curious about. What if we grab the Whistle of Time, right? And then rewind time so that when we open one of those chests, of course, we have too many items. We are carrying 4 items, aren't we? Sword, shield, hook, claw, and whistle. So this isn't going to work. Because if we pick anything up, we die. But check this out. Okay, we're going to whistle there. And we're going to grab this. And so we're going to die, technically. But we're going to come back to life. Which, can we reactivate this thing? We can, okay. Ah, but that's not, the lever isn't pulled. What if we pull this one? We should come back to life. I wish we could skip this. Okay, but what I'm hoping is that that will... No, it doesn't stay pulled. That's annoying. Because you can literally only do the right and the left. We're moving super fast again. The game is running very fast. It almost seems like if you die a couple times, the game tries to, like, compensate for you. Give you a little speed boost. Minion headquarters is around here, right? Oh no! That wasn't what I meant to do. Great. Great! Cool. Well, we should be able to get there this way anyway. Minion headquarters on the right? Yeah. Alright, this is where we want to be. So we go this way, we jump in, and we do what? We just murder all the minions. Like, all the minions. Why did I do that? What's the hint? Make sure they're dead. Oh wait, no, this is the one where we probably had to kill... I thought we were doing big pile of corpses. Yeah, big pile of corpses points. Why do I keep doing that? Gosh! Don't worry. Just apparently trying to make this last even longer. Make sure they're dead. That almost seems to be referencing something like already dead, right? Is there a I'm trying to think. Is there like a skeleton? Have we ran into a skeleton? What the? That was some weird physics. Maybe make sure they're dead is what, like, you have to hit a corpse into some lava? Oh, that wasn't weird physics, we just repelled up here. Oh my gosh. So many little minions. This is becoming a bit much. Like, I get it, right? I get it. We're supposed to kill them. Haha. But like, how are we supposed to reach them? There's literally so many that I can't even get down. At least we can't die because we have the shield. Hermanov found so much pleasure in killing hundreds of weak minions, he forgot about the princess, the kingdom, and everything else. Now he just wanted to hear that squishy sound and be the last man standing. Victory Royale. Ending 49. Unsatisfied with his destiny. Wait. Does that mean we didn't get that ending? Does it count? Or does it not? It was ending 49. Wait, abusing the power of the warp whistle's time caused a space-time tear in the fabric of the universe, consuming everything in existence. On the bright side, it also consumed the Dark Lord. We have to go back, Hermanov. What? Did we just get 2 endings? We did. Look at that. Huh. Okay, so you can't use the warp whistle more than 3 times. Well, more than twice, actually. The space-time police came to fix the mess caused in the timeline. You shouldn't mess with the space-time continuum. Well, okay then. Pacifist run. Fall in love with her, make the kingdom great again, Mortal Kombat. Let's do one of these. Make sure they're dead. That one's bothering me. I'm not really sure what to do with that one. You would assume you need the sword for it though, right? The only thing I can think is that we need to hit one of the corpses across the bridge into the how to put it, into the basement of the castle, through the caves and into the lava room. And we're gonna take all of them because heaven knows, you know, when one gets stuck. Wait, they won't go. Oh, there we go. Okay, let's just keep it going. Oh, come on. There we go. Wait, that didn't count? It would need to do it with all of them. There were like 4, right? Well, we'll go back. Find the other 3. This has to be it, though, right? Oh, crap. That one's next to the king. Wait, what? What happened? Hermanov really went berserk on that minion. He kept stabbing it for days until it became a pond of purple goo. Why, Hermanov? Where does such immense hatred for such an adorable creature come from? Bully. Well, apparently that was the make sure they're dead. We didn't have to go through the trouble of pushing them into the lava. Three weeks later. Hermanov returned home after fulfilling his random revenge against that minion. Time to get back to adventure! Inside the pots. The problem is, I don't remember seeing pots like, ever in this game. Typically, you would hit pots in, like a Zelda game, right? So I'm gonna go ahead and grab the sword, because I have a feeling we'll need it. I need to go down. Inside the pots. I can't think of... Oh! Interesting. Huh. I don't know what that does for us. Need to go to the right. Need to go up. Hmm. I don't think we can go where it wants us to go. This way. We've gone in a circle. We're holding a sword, so we can't jump up high enough to get out. Perhaps they want us to go down into the music room. I'm not really sure where else we could go. And if that's the case, we need the shovel. Or the chicken, either or. At this point, I'm more inclined to get the shovel, though. Okay. So I guess the point of that is it lets us go this way. Or the point of the little ledges that let us go up. Can we break these? No. Said we need to go to the right. Oh, what? Oh! Interesting. Please stop using the barn for dirty business. We store food in this place, you know? The guard. I didn't realize the sword could break, or cut, rather, bushes. A lot of the level design makes a lot more sense now. And of course we're gonna break these things. Aha! There was nothing in them. With all the food and storage spoiled, everyone in the kingdom starved to death. On the other hand, Hermanov found an amazing hat inside one of those pots. Collateral damage. Oh, that was like a whole new area we hadn't even seen before. Also, we need to consider that we can cut trees with the sword. Hermanov woke up with a disturbing smile and his favorite hat next to his bed. Let's go find adventure. Sharpen your sword against something hard and round. What does that mean? Well, I suppose we could is it seeable with the compass? You would assume it would be. Maybe. If we're lucky. It is. Okay. We'll grab the sword and shield and go to the right. Do we even need the shield? It's more just convenient at this point. Still to the right. I'm sure it wants us to go like this way. No, it wants us to go down. Wait, but we tried to fight this boulder before, didn't we? We didn't get it. Wait, what? Oh, it wasn't the right boulder. Or the correct boulder. Romanov / put poor Boulder in the hospital in agonizing pain. Her family spent days around her bed, praying for her recovery. After defeating thousands of scissors, she'd never have expected to be defeated by a sword. You monster. Yeah, okay. 7%? 7.96. No one looked at Hermanov the same way after what he did to that poor rock. Boulder was back at her job, but Hermanov would have to make amends with her. We already did that. End yourself. Wasn't that one where it didn't know where to put us? Yeah. We don't know how to end ourselves. The number of times we've died in all sorts of crazy ways. And it has the audacity to tell us to end ourselves. As if we know what that means. Oh, all we need is the sword? To lower the drawbridge if you just have the sword? I thought you needed the shield as well. Well, I'm just wrong. Okay, that means we can take the sword and cut our way through this, right? Like this. So we don't even need the hook claw to get up here. I'm an idiot. Sort of. Okay. .21 gigawatts. So we have to be able to get this. Oh, this is how we get the burger. You got the burger. Wait, why is it a? It's like a blank white box on the screen. Do you see that? It's behind the controller. Why is that there? Is that supposed to be a burger? Oh well. Pretty sure there was a guy over here who wanted a burger. Burger? Okay. What did that do? I guess we'll just stab you. Well, that closed the gate, I guess? But what did that do for us? Wait, what? Why are there different buttons? What does it do? What? Why are there now multiple buttons? Oh, so that we can call the elevator back down. I see. Please don't rescue the princess while we're away. The Dark Lord. At least if we rescue the princess, we can leave now. Wait, what? Apparently there's a thing up here. Okay. So this is how we did it. I totally forgot we did this. Alright, we're gonna stab the princess. You knew it was coming. Hermaninoff wanted to know if stabbing the princess would unlock a special ending. Unsurprisingly, the princess just died. Hermaninoff felt somehow responsible, but wasn't sure because he wasn't good at understanding women. I thought it was a mimic. To be fair, that's a pretty safe guess. Well, okay. We actually, now that we know how to get back to the princess, there's a lot of different endings we can probably get now. The princess turned out to be an imposter. After a long time in the shadows, the true princess stepped forward, revealing her real name in the options menu. Minutes later, she was kidnapped by the Dark Lord. Okay, this time, now that we know a lot of things, right? We know that we can cut down trees with swords. We know that... oh, right, we can't get that now. We also know that they'll open the drawbridge with just the sword, which is cool. We're gonna go grab the hook claw. And now that we know we can get into the princess's room with the hook claw, we will attempt to do a real rescue? Question mark. I still don't understand why we could give the burger, though, to the little minion. Like, I guess it's just a shortcut or something. You got the Dark Stone! Or something. You got the burger! I don't know what the Dark Stone does. I'm really glad that make sure they're really dead didn't mean kill all the minions ever, because that would get really tedious. Yeah, so I guess the burger is just a way to lower that bridge without having to go down and up, which is fine by me. I don't know if there's a specific purpose that we can utilize yet. Maybe we'll find something. What do we have? We have the Dark Stone, the Hook Claw, and... oh, you know, if you carry too many items, you'll have trouble getting over here. And that's why you can hit the button to make the platform fall down, because it'll let you grapple up above the... it'll let you grapple up above the anvil. Here we go. You got the princess. Sigh. Let's get out of here. Is that button gonna open? Or that door, rather? I don't know. Seems like the mimic is gone. So what do we do? The drawbridge is open. We could just run right past the Dark Lord. I have a bad feeling. Oh, it'll be fine. Do you really think it's a good idea to leave through the front door? Yes, I do. Oh, great. Yet another testosterone duel. I hope you have level 70 amazing gear or something. Probably not, judging by our ending. Wait, what? The Dark Stone was sealed for a reason, but Hermaninoff decided it was a good idea to take it out for a walk. With its power back, the Dark Lord grew 10 times and obliterated the kingdom, in search of a burger large enough to feed his hunger. Dark Delivery Boy. Okay, so maybe taking the Dark Stone out and giving it to the Dark Lord wasn't the best idea we ever had. 2 years later. Jeez. After the incident with the Darkstone, Hermanov had to move to another country, which happened to look exactly like the previous one. Such a coincidence. Okay. We're gonna do... Oh shoot, you know what? I shouldn't have done that. Oh, was that a restart? It looked like there was a menu that panned off of the exit button. Huh. What was that? I don't know. Something popped off the menu. I didn't quite catch it, though. So we're gonna go grab Mr. Hugs. Mr. Hugs! And then, go hug the princess, because it's probably gonna be an ending we need. We should be able to get there without anything, right? So we can grab the burger, give it to the minion. We don't need the Darkstone, it's irrelevant. Oh, but without the claw, we can't get across here. Interesting. Oh, and without the claw, we can't... What am I doing? Look, the exit thing didn't pop up. It's so weird. After that memory... Oh, we're super fast. Harikari! Okay, I knew I saw something. There we go. Hermanov was clueless. He just wanted some new ending, and not being able to find it made him feel empty inside. So he decided to put himself out of his misery with his sword. Harakari? I thought it was Harikari. Maybe it is Harakari. Wait. I think that was spelled wrong. That was Harakiri, wasn't it? What is it? Is it Harikari? I thought it was Harikari. Hermanov saw his whole life pass by in the form of a picture gallery. But wait, he wasn't dead, just dying for more adventure. Well, at least we found out the end yourself ending. I was actually a little bit confused about that. Or at least I assumed that was the end yourself ending. I don't know how much more ending yourself we can get. Mr. Hugs. I always think of Harley Quinn from Batman. Mr. J! That was a terrible Harley Quinn. Alright, so we just need to make it back into the princess's place. And, oh gosh darn it! Why do I hit buttons? Anyway, we just need to make it back to the princesses. And that will be, I'm assuming, the show her how you feel ending. In fact, we don't even need the compass. It really doesn't matter. I appreciate the speed boost you get when you do an ending you've already gotten. It is nice. Okay, we're not gonna grab the Darkstone. I don't know if it even matters. Since we got the burger, which appears as the white plaque box. White plaque box. What am I saying? I think we're in the good. In the green. Come on. What's going on here? Why can't we go up? Seriously, what, that was weird. Okay. What the? Who'd have thought those spikes could move diagonally? Hermanov cursed the game developers and swore revenge as he bled out. It's a trap. I was a little confused seeing as how that button was, blocked off previously. 6%? Represent. Hermanov couldn't know what to trust and what not. It seemed like the world around him was explicitly designed to conspire against him. What? 2? What? You got the kingdom map. And the compass. This really is Zelda. So wait, what do both those things do? Okay. Well, that's cool. We still haven't hugged the princess, though. We have procreated with her, but not hugged her. Let's see here. Oh, right. What am I thinking? We have to actually get the claw first. I still keep hitting buttons. I'm like, oh, I'm just sitting here. Let me hit the hug button. Not even thinking about the minion running at us. I did it for the speed boost, right? That's totally why I did it. Although I don't think it actually saves us time. Don't worry, we'll get this ending eventually. We might be like 30 other endings into the game by the time we get it. Wait, do we just jump across and totally ignore having to use a hook claw? That's what that looked like. Alright, we want the burger, because it just makes it easy to get across. I don't think it's a big deal if we fall here, right? Yeah. No, don't hug. Okay, good. I was trying to give him the burger. Okay, finally, I think we're going to be able to do the hug the princess ending. Why does this happen? I don't understand. Like, what's going on here? Do we have to hit? No, I don't know why that happens. Okay. Finally. Hermanov jumped to the arms of the princess, making evident how needy he was for love. The princess moved away and left with the common guard behind him, attracted by his outstanding passiveness. Friend-zoned. We've actually made quite a bit of progress, haven't we? 5 days later. Hermanov was crying in his room as he heard the guard outside yelling about another kidnapped princess. Maybe he would find true love this time? Maybe. Mortal Kombat. Can we make it to... what? Like... I'm trying to think. We can't really make it to the... what's his name? The Dark Lord without... without the Hook Claw. That seems to be the... Hook Claw. It seems to be the constant that we need. Because it's the only way to bypass the Mimic. So if we want to rescue the princess and not squish her, and not accidentally have to drop her off the edge of the cliff, then it seems like Hook Claw is the only way to go. We don't need the sword, though. Maybe we can get the Mortal Kombat ending by rescuing the princess and then going straight into the Dark Lord. I mean, alternatively, we could just walk or hookshot across this thing. It's not like we need to give this guy the burger. I haven't quite figured out if there's a tactical reason to do it yet or not. Okay, so we're gonna grab the princess, then we're going to just run out through the front door with nothing but our fists and a Hook Claw. I have a bad feeling. I think we already read this one. We don't have level 80 gear. Hermanov knew he'd only have a 0.01, repeating of course, chance of survival or winning this combat, but the voices of his imaginary friends resonated within him, filling him with courage. Maybe just a little more courage could have kept him from being split in half. Pwned! Well, that was our Mortal Kombat ending. Okay. So what do we want? Sword, shield, Hook Claw, and go? 546 stitches later, Hermanov was in one piece and once again ready for adventure. Level 80 gear? Not likely. Do you think? I don't know, maybe we shouldn't even fight. Achieve the dark power. Wow. Make the kingdom great again. Fall in love with her. Pacifist run. We'll go sword shield. I don't know, do you think that's going to change the ending, or we're just going to get split in half again? I mean, level 80 gear, right? Not sure that the sword and shield counts as level 80 gear. Probably doesn't. Oh, we can't make it up. Interesting. We could actually try and rescue the princess. If I had to guess, I'd say the Best way would probably be to grab the cuckoo and the hook claw. Heck, we wouldn't even need the hook claw at that point, would we? Anyway, grab the cuckoo, get over to the princess, and fly her out. A lot of blood there. Oh, this elevator. Alternatively, there's probably an ending for jumping down the anvil room. Come on, princess. Okay, so we could try a couple things here. We could... And we have the sword and shield. We might as well try and fight the Dark Knight, right? Or we could just jump down here and get a probably guaranteed ending. We should just jump down here and do it. Oh. I thought we would die if we tried this. But yeah, I forgot to mention it. Oh, that's right. We have these special doors that we can open. We did open... Oh, we can't jump up high enough. Let's look at the big tough guy down there in his huge blue armor. I bet he's overcompensating for something. We can jump down and stab him. Let's do that. Hurrah! Hey, we did it. Wow. Didn't expect that. Wait, did we actually do it? The Dark Lord was expecting a legendary duel, but instead received a dirty stab in the back. His eyes, in tears, closed slowly, while the maniac laugh of Hermaninoff echoed all over the Dark Valley. Quick and dirty. Wait, that was it? That doesn't count as our ending? I mean, that isn't the game? Come on, man! Well, I think that's where we're ending for today. Stabbing the Dark Lord, and yet still the adventure continues. At least today felt a little better than some of the other recordings that we've done. I feel like we made a lot more progress. Where are we as far as percentage? 69%. Oh, there we go. Quite a few near the end that we haven't done, but we've managed to sweep up all these ones at the bottom, which is good. Make the kingdom great again. Pacifist run. Dark Lord's geekiest treasure. Achieve dark power. I have a couple ideas as to what those might mean. At any rate, thanks for watching. Hope you have a great day. See you on the next one.